What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Tim's Sports Talk. And today, we are starting a new series today. We are going to start our scouting series for the 2024 NFL Draft. Of course, because we know the Washington Commanders have no shot in this season. So we're not going to be doing the film review anymore for the Washington Commanders on Tuesdays. Tuesday night is going to be by position group looking for our favorite prospects. And I have here, we're going to start a brand new big board today. We're going to start with the offensive tackles. So we're going to rank our tackles as well. So rank the tackles, just write down this list on this little simple Google Doc. But we're also going to create a big board. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do it together. All right, that's the fun part about this one. We're just going to hang out together, go through each prospect, and go from there. So we're going to start with the obvious ones. We're going to start with Joe Alt and Olu from Penn State, and we'll go through the different ones. But also, if there's a guy later in the draft that's a tackle, so we're looking for offensive tackles today. If there's a guy later in the draft or something like that, or somebody you heard of that's interesting to you, definitely put your name in there. And we will go through these prospects. What up, Daniel? What up, Aganmad? What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a good evening. So this is working now. I hope you guys can hear me. Yes, you can. What up, Pepe? How you doing? Pull up this here. All right. I'm going to just ask this simple question. Do you want Washington's, why can't I type into this thing? Washington's first pick to be a tackle? Is that what you want? Do you want that? Or not? We're just going to start with that. What up, Ryan? I changed his pronouns on IG to just him. What up, Ryan? What up, Redskins Man 10? How's it going? All right, so we got this here. So we're going to so the plan is, okay, for each prospect, all right, for each prospect, we're just going to look at the highlights at first, and then if we like it, then we will go into further detail and look for specific games, maybe something like that, like try to find who their best opponent is, find those situations, and then go from there. But we're just going to start right out of the gate. 3 weeks ago, we got Joe Alt. Okay, or we can do this one, film room. Or I just wanted a highlights. Is there just a highlights? I don't need a scouting report. Yeah, this is just highlights. We're just going to look at some, we're going to go from there. Give me Marvin Harrison. Fair enough. 71% of you are saying yes. What up, Antoinette? What up, Robert? All right, so we got this guy, left tackle Joe Alt. So the thing is right now it's going to be tougher to find, like, all the measurements and different stuff like that. So those things may change our big board later. But Joe Alt does not have a measurement problem right now. Okay, 6'8", 322 pounds. I wonder if what was it? Draft Buzz? Do they have things going on already? Yeah, Joe Alt already for Draft Buzz. Okay, there we go. So yeah, player rating according to these guys, 92 out of 100, 6'8", 315 pounds. Wiki said 322. Maybe put on a few pounds. Who knows? Projected a 4.9 40. He's a position ranked number 1. Depending on who you ask, it's either Olu. I'm not going to say his whole name. We're just going with Olu. It's either Olu or Joe Alt. Those seem to be the two best. And then it gets interesting of where do you want to go after that. I've seen Taliese, according to PFF, Taliese's number 3. JC Latham at 4. These people have Patrick Paul at 5. Interesting because I believe PFF had Amarius Mims up at 5. So it's going to be interesting. We're going to see what we like the most. But today is just going to be about the left tackles. People say it's from Penn State, will be taken first. Yeah, maybe. I've seen his weight at 330, so I'll go with the heaviest. Yeah. Tim, just makes sense. It just makes sense. Don't sign Kirko, Jahan, 3 Terry at 1, and my boy MH. Hey, Marvin Harrison is a stud, so we'll see what we do with him. And who knows where he's going to be? I don't know. Tim, look up the guy from Virginia Tech, Bo Bioshul Tootin. All right, we will in a bit. Okay, here we go. We're just going to go right into this. So here we go. We're going to pass set. Leaning a little forward, but overall fine. All right. Little hinge here. It's interesting that they're hinging right off rip. What in the world? Interesting. Okay. Seals them off pretty good. So this is against Ohio State. Ooh, he got pushed back a little bit, but held his ground. I believe that was him, right? On the left side. Joe Old. I don't like that Draft Buzz doesn't put their number just to confirm that I'm looking at the right dude. Because, like, all of these guys are brand new to me, okay? It's number 76. Okay, just to confirm. I know I've heard Joe Alt's name, but I've never watched any. Big O-line means pass protection? Yeah, exactly. Sam needs protection, better run blocking? Yeah. Gets up to the second level. Finishes his block. That's awesome. Stayed with it. I don't really like where he's deciding, because if this is a run up the middle, which it looks like it's just a duo up the middle, he needs to be taking this inside shoulder a bit, but he recovers and stays with it, does not give up on the play. Love to see that. Getting up to the second level. Yeah, just takes that linebacker out. There you go. Yeah. But he doesn't stay with it at the end, it looks like. Must have got tripped up a little bit. But still, that's a win. That's a win in the books for sure. I don't know how good this 44 is. But he is strong. Yeah, this guy just goes right into him, and he holds his ground really well. He gets pushed back a little bit, but recovers and does not go back into the pocket. Love to see that. Love to see it. I love how he finishes blocks. He does not stop. But overall, this is not my... Let's see here. Yeah, he's... All right, you know what? Okay. Just making sure. Just thinking about it. Would you call this year's free agency a bust? I mean, we don't even know who all the free agents are going to be yet. Obviously, it's not as potent as other ones, but we don't know who's going to be franchise tagged. We don't know who's actually going to be all available at the time. Because if Brian Burns and... who's the other... Oh, Daniil Hunter, right? Is that the other one that's a potential free agent? Those are some nice free agents, but I don't know about the rest. We'll just have to see. That's really good to stay in front of him. Basically, I mean, he almost can't win either way. Usually you pick a side and then just seal off that and let the running back decide to run that way. But he just stays right in front of him, continues to turn him. Good pass off, but then getting pushed back a little bit into the pocket. But I love that ability to see the stunt happening, pass him off to the guard, and then recover here. That's really good. Yeah, we're going to have to watch him against somebody else other than number 44. Oh, here we go. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Switches it right away. Down block. We're in slow motion, right? Okay. They literally did slow it down. All right, you know what? This is what I like to do for offensive linemen. We're going to do this. We're going to do Notre Dame schedule 2023. We're going to find where they fade. No, let's go to ESPN. ESPN site is just so much better with the schedules. All right. So we were watching the one against Ohio State. They played Duke, Louisville, USC. They lost to Louisville, though. Interesting. Sure, USC has big talent as well. Wow, USC lost. I guess that's their only losses, or did they lose to Washington too? Oh no, they've lost a bunch of games. I thought USC was. Oh no, never mind. This is Caleb Williams. Yeah, he has lost a bunch of games. Wow, that's crazy. Notre Dame was their first loss, and then just went from there. All right, let's watch. Let's see if we can find the Notre Dame O-line versus Louisville. That's what we're gonna do. Full game highlights. I guess that's fine. Not ideal, but really just wanted the Notre Dame offense. Like Notre Dame offense versus Louisville. We could just cycle through it if that's... Yeah, here we go. Notre Dame offensive line versus Louisville. Here he is here. Jeez, he's got to be careful to not get upfield. I mean, that's illegal man downfield. Based on how long it took him to throw that football. Little RPO. Good recovery. Yeah, he doesn't even push him around the pocket. He just stalls him out. Ugh. What is this? This RPO is so weird. Like, he just... Because he's like... It looks like he loses this rep here, but... I mean, he's got a seal hinge for the run, it looks like. It looks like everybody else is running the football except for these two, and they throw a pick. I don't know why he didn't just hand him off. Caleb Williams' stock has fallen so far down that he will go from number 1 overall last year to number 1 overall this year. True. Bo Nix, Jaden Daniels looks at their stats compared. Yeah, Jaden Daniels is going off. 40 touchdowns, 4 picks. It's crazy. So we got him pulling here. Jeez. I don't know if I really like him in space. But, man, as soon as he makes contact with somebody, he is a big dude. He just crushes that linebacker. It's interesting that he... Usually I would imagine that he's just going to continue this way, but he does a good job peeling back because it looks like they were supposed to pick up. No, he locates the right guy. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, because these two are inside one-on-one. These two are taking care of these two. He's pulling out to this linebacker. He locates the right dude. Wow. Interesting. That's awesome. Yeah. Okay, never mind. All right. Ooh. I was watching the ball again. He is strong. I don't know if I really like his Okay, hold on. Is it a run play? They do a full slide? I guess if that's what he's told to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why would you do a full slide here? doesn't make much sense. Yeah, like, who are they sliding to? It's 1, 2, 3. Then you have one over here and here. Like, are he afraid he's gonna come? But then you just throw it here. And if he comes, you just throw it out here. I'm not sure who called this, but the ball needs to be out immediately, or you can't slide that. That's weird. Anyway. Good seal hinge on the backside. Forces him around. Trips over his own dude. That sucks. He does a good job reaching that guy. His guy just trips him up. You just wonder if he's like too long, like too big. He's very hard to get around, but I feel like too many times, and I don't think these pass rushers are all that incredible. They don't look like fantastic athletes, and he seems like he's getting pushed back a bit too much. I mean, he's a beast. I mean, we're talking like, is he worth top 5 picks or not? Like, obviously, I think he's worth a pick. I think he's a beast. It's just when you're taking a guy in the top 5, you got to be 100% sure. Like, he almost gives you to me, he gives me a feel of Evan Neal. Like, super big, long dude, not the most athletic, but I think he's probably more athletic than Neal. Gets pushed back a little bit, and then Neal has not been great right now for the Giants. And everybody said Neal was worth the pick that he went, like pick 7 or whatever. I mean, he's getting beat around by who on this one? I mean, the ball's out quick enough, but he's beat there, like 1,001, 1,002. I mean, like, you know, if he has to hold on to that ball at any more length, he got around. Oh, man. I don't know, guys. I mean, he's obviously a beast. So this is a bit like nitpicky kind of stuff in a sense, where I'm not suggesting that Joe Alt is not worth a pick. It's just... And he just... I don't know. Is it just me, or does it just look like at times he looks a bit out of control? Too long, too big. It's just like because he's like too big for his own body. You know, like, it just, I don't know, just looks awkward at times. I love how he finishes a freaking block, though. He does not give up on plays very often. Like, he has a great motor. Where did he go? All right. He's number 1. Obviously, we just did one. But my thoughts on him, he's extremely strong. Like, even at times when he looks like he's going to get beat, he can recover fantastically. I just feel as though sometimes he's getting pushed back into the pocket a little bit more than, especially against guys that are not top tier. His power doesn't seem dominating. Yeah. And it's probably more technique related than anything. and just getting used to his actual length. I imagine he will get stronger. Isn't he 20? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously he's good enough to draft. So, but we're literally talking like, is he worth, like pick 4 right now? Like, aren't we pick 4 as we currently sit? Oh, man. I don't know right now. Is he worth pick 4? I mean, we got to see what other prospects are there. Obviously, we're going to go now to Olu Fashanu from Penn State. Draft Buzz. But there's things that scare. Like, he reminds me of an Evan Neal type tackle. The left tackle for the Eagles, Mailata, is even bigger than him, 6'8", 365, and one of the best in the league. Being big is an advantage, not a disadvantage. 100%. I agree. And obviously, he's a beast. So there's a lot to work with there. A lot to work with. I don't know. I don't feel as though he's this like super home run that everybody picks. I think there is things that he has to work on at the next level, and he could get exposed by guys like Micah Parsons, Josh Sweat, Kayvon Thibodeau. These are the guys in the division that he's going against, and the 2 guys that we watched, 44 and like anybody on Louisville, did not look nearly as good and talented or athletic as guys like the dudes he's going against in there. I'm pretty sure Trent Williams got beat once or twice at OSU. Oh, I'm sure. And he's totally worth a first-round pick. Like, don't get me wrong. I am definitely 100% being more nitpicky because we're not looking at a first-round pick. We're looking at a top 5 pick right now. Right? Like, so we're going to get into Olu Fashanu now. And a lot of people have him as the number 1. So Draft Buzz right now has currently Joe Alt, but PFF has Olu as number 1. And I'd be curious if he's like more polished, a little bit more like I think of like a Rashawn Slater, where he's not as big, but he's just super polished, super technical offensive lineman. But I'm just curious. But anyway, we're gonna look at Penn State. We're gonna get an idea of where their biggest matchups were. Penn State's schedule. We're gonna watch a couple of offensive line games of this. So we got to go to Michigan, right? Definitely gonna go Michigan. Michigan and Ohio State. Got to be the 2 best. So we'll go Michigan's defense. Because doesn't Michigan have like a really good defensive end too coming out this year? But all right, so Penn State offense versus Michigan. Olu's better, but Alt has pedigree. Gotcha. Don't forget the college level is way different compared to the pro level. Oh, don't worry. I haven't forgotten. We need to draft him and play him at right tackle instead. He could be on the alt-right. So anything out of Olu or all? Oh, well, that right there. Your rest of your comments kind of weird, but yeah. Yeah. Okay. Penn State offense versus Michigan. Let's see if we can get this. Here we go. Perfect. All right. So here's Olu, big boy number 74, right? 6'6", 319. Right now projected to run a 5'1", 40. You don't really draft a tackle because of their 40. Even though more athleticism is good. You think of like Trent Williams. I think he had a 4'8" or something as a freaking animal. He's literally a gorilla. That's why they call him Silverback, right? So more athleticism, obviously better, but we'll see what he actually runs. But for now, they have him projected as a 5'1", 40-yard. I never know exactly where they get. Is this like literally projected, or did they get that like from the last 40 they ran? But anyway, so left tackle here. Good eyes, good eyes. So he's making sure this guy doesn't blitz. As soon as he turns around, comes in and helps. Love that. And he takes over the block. A little bit over his skis there at the end of the block. You can see a little bit over his too far of a lean, but that could just be because it was the end of the play. Good stunt pickup as well. He's tough too. That's a good block. Got to be careful getting your arms around a dude like that. That's where you get holding calls. You want to get your hands inside where you can. But, like, isn't number 5, like, a really great player for Michigan? NFL Draft 2024 Big Board. Top 75 prospects. Am I crazy for that? Or... Control F, Michigan. Or is he maybe... No, it's... Huh, no. Maybe he's a guy that's coming out later. But I'm not sure. Anyway. Ryan's way. Does it look you're racist to predict run speed times? You're ridiculous. You're ridiculous. He is really high on this block. I mean, he's still winning the rep. But you can see he is not the low man. He's still winning the rep, though. Strong, dude. That's a really tough block right there. The guy has inside leverage on you, and you still stop him from getting to the running back. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a rep right there. You see his arms in the inside. Gets low. There's the punch. Stands him up. Finishes it. That's a rep right there. That's a rep. Oh, yeah. You can watch that all day. Good pass pro. Gets his hands inside, underneath, good punch, stands him straight up. The guy tries to rip off of him, doesn't let him go, and then he just gets him to the ground. Yeah, that's a rep. Oh, look at that down block. Oh, and he takes it over, and he turns him. Still waiting for my first L to, yeah. I just asking if they decide Sam's not it, so we get upset. Yeah. No, wait, that was 84. Hold on. I looked at the wrong 4. He actually caught that? I like that this right here is good. Let him keep coming up the field though. Turn him out. Don't let him get back into the play here. You can't lose the rep at this point letting him go upfield. You got to understand, yeah, you don't want this is perfect. You've won the rep. Your hat's in the right place, everything like that. But why are we stepping this way? Just let him keep going. It's a run up the middle. So just let him go up the middle. And, I mean, you finished it, threw him down at the end, which is good, but right here is great, but then you get a little bit too far outside. Keep him inside. Good seal hinge. So I need to quit analyzing in my head the whole offensive line. Like, not a great rep. Not a great rep for him. This guy tackling him is Olu's man. This is him right here. And Olu lets him go. Like, you seal that off. This is a touchdown unless number 2 catches him. What up, Cap? Good pickup on the stunt. Good pickup on the stunt. He's got good eyes. Way to finish that. What is this run play? Oh, okay, so it's just power O. It's a really weird front to run against. So yeah, usually you're supposed to. Yeah, I mean he's doing the right thing, down blocking, but nobody's gonna get up to this backer, and then you have nobody that's coming down on the safety, and then the pulling guard's gonna go here. But basically, you're gonna end up with 2 guys unblocked, cut just because of the defensive look. Interesting. He tries to get back into it though. Just throws this dude. Ooh, what a punch. What a punch. That looked amazing. Love that Nasties haven't seen that here since Trent. Yeah, for sure. That's a good tough down block right there, baby. Yes, that's a tough down block. Unfortunately, nobody else seemed to make a block on that play. Again, is it just the front that they play? Hmm. He's got a strong punch. Dude, he takes this block over with like one hand. Like, he just puts his hand on his chest and says, "You come with me." And then he's just got him in front of him. Oh, dude. This guy is strong. Good feet. Way to stay in there. Ugh. Frickin' fumble. All right, let's watch him a little bit against somebody else. I like this kid. This kid early says, in my opinion, I have this kid over Joe of overall. Overall, let's look at the Ohio State though, because Olu was the top OL pick in 2023, but decided to return. I gotcha. Yeah, I'm definitely liking him. See, like, to me, even watching him, I have yet to feel as though, just like I was watching Alt, that he's not, like, comfortable in his body. Like, he seems like he's much more savvy. Like, day one ready compared to Alt. Alt has, obviously, crazy genetics and crazy potential. But Olu, to me, I mean, yeah, it's just so strong. Oh, yeah, win the rep. Gets him around the edge. Yeah, to me, this guy he looks more ready. Yeah, if I'm going, I mean, I don't know how much more I need to watch. I just pulling, not a great pull though. You got to take him out. Boom, you got to come up. See, he gets pushed backwards. You got to win that. I mean, it still blocks. He still gets credit for the block, but I just would have loved to see him crush him. Just boom, you know? Yeah, I'm in Olu. Oh dear God, he is nice. Yeah. This is the one. We will insert row above, and we are going Olu Fashanu. Is that or Fashuma? What? How do you spell that? Oh no, Fashanu with an N, not an M. Olu Fashanu. Yeah, this kid's the real deal. This kid. Yeah. All right. Moving on to J.C. Latham. J.C. Latham, a good old Bama boy. So it looks like he's a right tackle currently. 6'6", 360, projected to run a 4.85 at 6'6", 360. Oh, what? That guy is moving. Wow. Okay. Noted. So we're going to go home. All right. Let's go Gamecast. Let's go Bama. Let's go schedule. Love to see him. I would love to see him against Georgia, but that's not what we're doing today. All right. Let's go. We got Ole Miss. What do you guys think? Texas is their loss. That's early on as well. You know, let's go Texas first, and we'll see them play early on in the season, and then we'll go to LSU to see them play later. That's the plan. Alabama offense versus, what did I say? Texas. I get LT is important for y'all, but I don't think y'all would get one in the first round. Why not? Bears get Caleb Williams and Marvin Harrison. That'd be something. What do mocks have us taking? I've seen it. Let's see. Who was a respectful? Let's see. NFL mock draft 2024. Let's just see what CBS says. I'm just curious. They get Olu to us. I don't know if he'd be there, though. So, Latu going number 1. Marvin Harrison Jr. 2. So, this is early on, though. This is very early. Right? Let's see. Sports Illustrated. Does any of them have, like, after this week? 33rd team. I don't know who these guys are, but these guys have us taking Brock Bowers at number 5? Snow has poked my eye out. That's interesting. Chargers wire? I don't know why I would look at Chargers. Pro Football Network. What do they have? Read more. They have us taking Olu. I'm not mad about it. Again, I don't know when these are made, though, because they have the wrong pick. So, anyway. So, they have us taking Olu. Okay. Olu should be there at 4. If he's there at 4, I'm not mad about it. Dude's a stud. All right, so J.C. Latham. J.C. Latham here. J.C. Latham. NFL draft. All right, I just want to confirm what number he is. 65. So I think he's on the right side. So he's right here. Threw that linebacker to the ground. Good seal hinge on that side. Yeah. Oh. Shoves him up. What the? I love that force him upfield, though. Because it should be a handoff up the middle here, but this here, you shove him upfield to make sure he stays out of the play. Don't like that he's not finishing as much on that one, but it's fine. Oh. You got to keep your feet. This is what happens when you lean way too much forward. You just get O-laid like that, and that is never the position you want to be in. Watch him versus Auburn last Saturday. Got helped with the chip on that one. Logan stays hurt, yeah. I like Bowers, but this guy can run block. Look, forget this circle. Look at this circle. Turns him and then takes him to the ground. Yeah. Good recovery. That linebacker comes screaming in. Yeah, that's a great recovery. The guy ends up making the tackle anyway because of the running back had to get slowed down, but that's It's a great down block. Oh, no. See, that's something he's got to clean up. What happens is that he's so excited to get that guy moving out of his way, and when he makes contact, you can see that he's a beast while doing it. But the thing is, you got to keep your feet, and if you're going to get too far ahead of your skis, then they're just going to absolutely throw you to the ground and then end up making a play. So that seems like what J.C. Latham has to... Good punch. Will Arizona draft a QB? I don't know. I don't know what's his name? Steichen? Whatever his name is. The old DC for the Eagles. Who's over there? I don't know who he would want. Could throw it underneath. Let him upfield. Perfect. Let him up. You want to go upfield? Go upfield. You're just taking yourself out of the play. I love that. The guy's run blocking is really, really good. Let him go upfield. You're just taking yourself right out of the play. Lovely. No one's taking Murray's contract? Yeah, no one is, for sure. Problem with Murray is he just can't stay healthy. I like this kid. The one thing that's a knock on him is he plays right tackle right now. That's the only thing that's bad. But he also gets his head... he gets... just throws him. This kid. I'm just trying to decide if I like what I've... His run blocking, it might be the best that we've seen so far. He's an athlete. I like this kid a lot. Wow. You know, I wonder if my 49ers are scouting left tackle. I don't think so. You still have Trent for a while. Could be a right tackle, though. I don't know who your right tackle is right now. Oh, wait, shoot, I was working the wrong side. There are no high-end edge guys. The only edge if they trade back. Gotcha. Except for Latu, right? Is Latu not that... I mean, somebody was projecting him number 1 overall. Latu. Maybe that was before the season. Dudes. I love this guy. Dak could on a chicken bone after so many TDs against... Yeah. And miss the playoffs. Got to protect them. Yeah. I really like this dude. He's a great athlete. He's got to make sure he doesn't get his head over his skis, but he's a dude that's plenty big to handle size at 6'6", 360, and he's got the feet to handle speed. Oh! Maybe we'll change it. We gotta watch him against LSU. Let's watch him against LSU. Let's do that. Let's do it. I know Joe Alt's the darling, but guys. Lath wasn't number 1 until this week. Dude, what do you mean? I'm watching this kid right now. That was... Oh, Lath wasn't number 1 until this week? Gotcha. Ideally, we trade down and get Oregon State right tackle? Maybe. We're going to look at him next, but if we trade down and get this kid, I am not mad at all. Dude, that kid is quick. Law. That kid looks explosive. Ooh! What a freaking hit. Dude, that's a down block right there, man. Oh, this Alabama guy will be available after 10, maybe top 15 because he's right tackle. Exactly, because he's right tackle. But I love this kid. You know what's crazy? It might be crazy. This one he gets beat, though. Yeah, that one still has a hard punch, though. It's actually decent recovery, but still, he gets he's like expecting him to go outside, and then so he gets a little bit too far out. The problem with this kid is that he gets a little bit of out of position every once in a while, but I mean that's just so good. Look at this. Just sets his anchor, handling the speed. This kid is good. I don't, is there a reason this kid can't play left tackle? He claimed the starting job last season and returned to that role this fall. Why is he just relegated to the right side? Transfer to Florida. He played offensive tackle and defensive end in high school. He was selected to play in the 2022 Under Armour All-American game. 5-star recruit. Latham committed to Alabama of college football. Latham played in 14 games as a backup his true freshman year at Alabama in 2021 and 2022. Became the team's starting right tackle. Is it just because who was the right tackle or who was the left tackle for them last year? Or is it the left tackle just that good? Is the left tackle that crazy? Who's Alabama's left tackle right now? Caden Proctor. He's a freshman. Evan Neal was drafted in 2022. Who is Alabama's left tackle? Both guys have shown promise. Every single game this season, Alabama has run out freshman Caden Proctor at left tackle. He's been listed at the top of the depth chart. He's talented an overwhelming majority of the snaps, yet Proctor isn't the only Crimson Tide player regularly charged with protecting the quarterback's blind side. The mid-game interlude by second-year player Elijah Pritchett has become routine. Alabama 5-1. Huh. Yeah, like, is there a reason this guy is too big for left tackle? He looks like a fantastic athlete. I want to take Dallas Turner from Alabama for edge. Since they had Jason Peters still in his prime. I'll take it. Lane Johnson, yeah. Maybe Latham is too big for LT. I don't think so. Good O-line is rarely available in free agency, yeah. I think new regime tries to get as many blue chips as possible. I don't know, guys. I got him. This kid's special. This kid is good. Like, even when he's like, looks like he's beat, he has the recovery speed. Like, his feet is so quick for being so big. Does he have short arms or something? Like, what is his JC Latham's arm length? JC Latham arm length. Football roster. Does he have short arms to play tackle in the next level? I mean, there's a reason he was a 5-star recruit. Yeah, athleticism 9, frame 10, punch, pass, quick feet, run blocking. I don't know, guys. I got him at number 2. I got him at number 2 over Joe Alt. I got him at number 2. That's where I'm going with this. All right, let's see. Who's next? And then do we put him in the... So that's the big board. We put him at number 2 in the tackles. Mr. Robo. I like him, dude. I like that kid. It's a good player. All right. JC Latham. Draft Buzz. The Oregon State guys next. All right. So Oregon State. 6'6", 334. Great size. He's a 4'2", 40. Position rank number 4 according to this. So we'll definitely have to look at his measurables later. But okay. Let's go NCAA football. Is Oregon State ranked? I know Oregon played. Oh, what the? How do I get this goodness in me? Holy crap, Oregon State got crushed. Got crushed. All right, well, let's go watch them against Oregon. I think Oregon's defense is nasty this year. So let's go watch them. Okay, so it's going to be Oregon State offense versus Oregon. Tim, read that Kenny Pickett of tackles. Yeah, the Kenny Pickett of tackles. There's an article with an interview with Nick Saban about Latham. There's an article with an interview. Let's see. Nick Saban on Latham. Nick Saban on JC Latham. To left tackle. Let's see what this says. This is a month ago. Interesting. Oh, yeah, you guys can't hear this. But basically what he says, I guess you always hope that if you move the right tackle to the left tackle, that would make everything better. But I guess the question is you also have to ask yourself is, would that make us any better at right tackle? Or do you just try to attack the solution of trying to get the left tackle to play to the standard that you need him to play without making multiple changes to the offensive line? We can have a debate about that. Nobody really knows the answer to that, but we have made a commitment to try to keep some stability with the guys where they're playing and get the guys to play left tackle better. That sucks for freaking JC Latham because I think he's a stud. The article, not that video. Can you... Oh, we can't hear it, but we can read it? Yeah. Can you send that link to the group chat? To the Discord? If you send that one to the group chat, or the Discord or whatever, I will look at it. But anyway, all right, we're going to move on to the Beavers. To the Beavers. What number does this guy wear? Taliese Fuaga. Can you send a link in the chat or no? Did you send it on the chat? Because I don't see it. YouTube may block it. Crap. Send the title of it. Yuki will find it, and then Yuki will send it in the Discord. If you don't mind, Yuki. All right, here we go. So we got Oregon State offense versus the Ducks. Oregon State O-line versus USC. No. Guess this guy hasn't gotten to... Yeah, here we go. Boom. So I'm assuming this guy is the left tackle. Bang, bang, right? Or is he on this side as well? Taliese Fuaga. Taliese Fuaga. What number is he wearing? Taliese Fuaga. He wears number 75. So it's another right tackle. Okay. Yeah, he's number... Okay, so it's a second right tackle. Okay. Join the Discord, yeah. I'll go search JC Latham play left tackle. It's the first result. Okay. And then Yuki, find that for me if you don't mind, and send it to me. And then I'll look at it. Good punch. Hey, he's already got the NFL false start thing going for him. That's actually just perfectly timed. I mean, it's a good block. Good sends him around the handling the speed. Really good technique. Keeps his shoulders square. Look at that. Shoulders square to the line of scrimmage. That way, if he cuts in, you're ready to take him. But also stepping back. Really good technique here. Then punches right as he comes around. Sends him around the line of scrimmage. That is technical prowess from Fuaga. Look at this. That's a great punch. Gets inside of him and then pushes him around. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. Gets to the linebacker. Good punch. You can just see in his game that he's not the athlete these other three guys that we've watched so far. He already looks a little bit more stiff and a little bit more robotic, but the technique is strong. Got beat on that one. He's high. Low man wins. And Fuaga gets pushed back. He's not the athlete these other guys are. You can tell. I love his squared shoulders. Great handle of the stunt. Very technically sound. Good punch. Didn't handle the bull great on that one. Getting pushed straight back. Throw him that way. That's a really good play there. Throws him down the line. Handles the reverse. But the tight end just can't block. He's not getting any help. Join the Discord. There we go. All right, did you find it? Did you find it, Yuki, yet? Join the Discord. Did you send it into the Discord yet? You do what Seattle did. He can be the athlete, Tim. He just needs to watch David Goggins. If you did it right, could be Joe Alt from Latham. Joe Alt and Latham. No way. That would be crazy. It's just a more in-depth, pretty much the same, Tim. Gotcha. Okay. Got it. Turns out it's the same of what Troy said. Okay. All right. No worries. Sounds good. So just the prototypical right tackle. I mean, I really like Latham. Really like him. I mean, you're 6'6", 360, and yet move like a gazelle. You know, like it's just, you can see his speed. Even if he's a little off, his recovery ability is fantastic. I really like Latham. Taliese, I feel like, is almost the exact opposite of like a Joe Alt. You know, like obviously physically very gifted as far as size. 6'6", 334 is nothing to sneeze at. But he's not. He looks like he is much more technically sound and very coached very well. Understands his assignment, which I really like. He's just not the athlete that these other guys that we've seen are. I love how he keeps his shoulders straight. And then the punch is fantastic. Handled that pretty well. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't think I would want this guy. that play almost alone. This is outside zone, and even with pretty good leverage here, he still gets pushed straight up. That's just where he's more comfortable. Hence why he's more comfortable going backwards, because he can straight up. He has the ability to be square to the line of scrimmage, get that punch, and just be that anchor, right? But it seems like when he's going forward, he's just not quite the athlete these other guys are, and him in space, him in running is not nearly as good. And we've seen him now a couple of times get pushed backwards or just not handle it as well, especially on the edge of the outside zone. Again, well, this is play action, so never mind. Yeah, he doesn't really make a good block there. He's not great. It doesn't look like he's great in space. Again, gets yeah, no. Nah, this guy, he's I've seen enough, honestly. I've seen enough. Taliese Fuaga. To me, this is a guy that's a second round at best kind of a dude. Not a first round material, in my opinion. I like, we could do this, maybe. Let's do here. We'll go. So this is the rankings here, but then we'll go round rated that we'll put here. These guys I would all draft in the first, and Olu, we'll say early first. Honestly, Latham, in my opinion, is a top 10 pick. So I'm going to say early first as well. JC Latham. Oh, sorry, I don't have to write his whole name again. Why did I do that? Early first. Joe Alt is a first. I'd be fine to trade back and take him in the mid round, but Joe Alt to me seems a little bit more of a pro. I like him a lot, but I don't know. I think I'd rather trade back, but that's just me, I guess. Like, if I could trade back and get Latham, I'd prefer that. And then Taliese is like a second to third rounder to me, honestly. Just he's not as much enough of an athlete at the next level. Very technically sound, and he's obviously coached extremely well, but I don't know. Not my guy, guys. Not my guy. But if it gets us our man, what's that? Latham is a right tackle, so he should be projected 16 to 32. Tim, would you give up both seconds and a third to get back into the teens? Depends. Dude, if I could get Joe Alt and JC Latham, who's our man, Alt or Latham? I personally would take Latham. I personally really would. I like Latham more than Alt, honestly. Yeah, like, I honestly really would take him, but that's because I understand that people are scared because he's right tackle, but I think you can move him over to the left tackle, and I think he'd be just fine. He's enough of an athlete, a lot to work with. Like, I think he's a better athlete than Joe Alt, and Alt is a longer dude because he's 6'8", so he's got longer situation, but he's way heavier and probably just as strong as Joe Alt. Alt's a beast. If we ended up with Alt, I'm not mad. I'm really not. I think he's a stud with a lot of potential. He's got some things to work on, but a lot of potential. Anyway, all right, let's go on to Patrick Paul, 5th ranked here. Patrick Paul. So we have a 6'7", 315 pounds, 5'2", 440, so not the most athletic either. Let's see here. Let's go to Houston. SMU plays Houston, right? I guess not. I thought they played down there. Does TCU play Houston? Doubt it. I might have to look up Houston specifically. Nope, here we go. Got it. If I can avoid typing, I do. All right, so we can go against Texas again. So we can watch them against Texas and maybe like a little Oklahoma State. But yeah, Texas. Let's go Texas. So Houston Cougars. No, just kidding. Houston offense versus Texas. Another Paul. Maybe another Paul. So Patrick Paul. What number is he? Patrick Paul. He is Patrick Paul, number 76. Looks like he lines up at left tackle. Good night. Look at those arms. Whew. Definitely physically gifted. Here we go. At the left. Play fake. Good grief. You can already see the length of this dude. This dude's arms is insane. Good night. Do you see how big his arms are? It's impressive. Yeah, he's got the arms here. It's a good block, too. Good anchor. Don't get ahead of your skis there, Paul. Don't get ahead of your skis. Gets pushed off balance a little bit there as well. You know, he's kind of reminding me of Alex Leatherwood. Is what he's reminding me of. And Leatherwood did not translate to the NFL. Mm. Mm. We can't get Joe Alt. Sam won't be able to pass over him. That's Chris Paul's brother? Is it really? Patrick Paul and Chris Paul? That's cute. Paul's the older brother of offensive tackle Patrick Paul. Wow. Well, if that's any indication, I want nothing to do with him. Technique was not good. His arms are all wonky. Didn't even look. He didn't have a punch. His arms go to the outside. His hands are always on the outside. Always on the outside. Ugh. Golly. How many holdings does this guy have? Can we look at that? Patrick Paul, number of holding calls. August 10th, defensive lineman. How do we look at this? I don't know. They fired their coach? Yeah. Tim, do we pick up Jamin's fifth-year option? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, thank you at all. We can get a much better if we were scouting a more talented Jamin. Look up fouls called on Patrick Paul. Look, fouls called on Patrick Paul. Patrick Paul, Houston. Third team tackle. Jamin is only in year 3. Yeah, but going into year 4, you have to pick up that 5th-year option. Don't we have enough crappy linemen named Paul? Honestly, he's been my least. It's early on to this thing, but I have not been overly impressed. I loved it. Looking at him, he's a massive human being. But he reminds me of an Alex Leatherwood. He looks just like his brother here, blocking nobody. Blocking nobody. Wait, the play before. Play before, blocking nobody here. This is his brother, if I've never seen it. Stayed with the block, though. I love that. I hate that his hands go to the outside every freaking play. He's just begging to get holding calls. Good attack, though. But he's holding the crap out of him right there. You see that? Yeah, I mean, he's just clearly holding. This, yeah, no. Thank you. This guy, 4th, 5th round pick at best. I'm just going to say day 3. We'll say 3rd. No. Sorry. No. We'll say 4th. 4th rounder at best. I mean, he's got a lot of physical attributes that you like about him. He's got a lot to work through, a lot to learn. No, thank you. His arms are constantly on the out. He's basically hugging every single player he goes against. He's begging to be called for holding every single play. His brother stinks. He doesn't look all that much better. So I don't know. Not into it. Jordan Morgan, 6'5", 325, running a 5'3". So he's the slowest according to this so far. Again, I'm sure these will be updated. Maybe he's a lot better, but let's see. Arizona plays in the Pac-12. So let's go to the Oregon Ducks. Did they play Arizona this year? Arizona State. Arizona State had to have played Arizona. Come on. At some point, they got to play Arizona. There it is. Okay. So, Arizona Wildcats. They're 9-3. Pretty good team. Let's see. We can watch them against USC. Washington. Ooh, Washington. Yeah, let's watch them against Washington. Arizona versus Arizona's offense. Offense versus Washington. He'll be day 1. Stop comparing him to his brother. That wouldn't be fair to your brother, Tim. That's true. Would not be fair to my brother. But that's more of a meme thing. But the rest of it, I'm not a fan of. He looks like a dude. He reminds me, and I don't care what he's going to be. I'm not predicting anything. I'm telling you what I believe what he is. Right? That's my assessment of what he is. Right? Like Alex Leatherwood was a guy very similar out of Alabama. Right? Super long arms, 6'5". He was a 1st-round pick. Looked like a guy maybe with a ton of potential and whatnot, especially coming from Bama. And then he gets to the next level and he ends up getting cut from the Raiders. I don't know where he is right now. He's on the Browns. I doubt it. Yeah, he's a practice squad member of the Browns. He's has not been good at all for Leatherwood. And, I don't care if he's a 1st-round pick. Technically or whatever, I don't care. I'm telling you what I think he should be in my assessment. And that's my assessment of him. All right. Sounds good. Jordan Morgan. It does bug me that they don't tell me what number he is, or at least show his jersey. Jordan Morgan. He is number 77. Tim, can you look up Neeland Hibbett from Alabama? Neeland Hibbett, who's that? Neeland Hibbett? Oh god. Oh, the memes. The memes. Tim, can your brother pick up an all-out blitz and give Hal time? My brother, absolutely not. Could not. It's hard to know how good anyone is after being drafted by the Raiders. True. True. All right. So number 77. Watching the left tackle here. You can see he's the biggest. Well, this guy's huge, round-wise, but he looks big over on the other side of the field. Not bad. I like the footwork immediately. Again, his arms are on the outside too. Oh, that's a lot better though. There you go. He gets his arms inside there. Good pickup on the stunt. Still, it's a little bit too much of this. Get your hands inside, man. Get a punch. Got beat on the run there. Yeah, rip. Got to stay on that block, big boy. Good eyes, good eyes. Good punch as well. Dude, that guy looks like he should not be on the football field. This got to be one of the smallest D linemen in the country on a D1 school. Not literally, but literally, you know what I'm saying? Good seal hinge. That's good blocking there. Not a fan of these defensive ends on Washington, though. We should probably watch better. We should probably watch them against better talent. Who else on the schedule? Mississippi State. Interesting. SEC opponent. You know what? Yeah, let's watch them against SEC. Let's watch them against the SEC. Arizona versus Mississippi State. OT Thriller. Guess we're just going to watch the game highlights. All right, that's fine. What's sad is that Sel Guerrero has a Hall of Fame and All-Pro votes. Calvino and Armando Sorgora story is hilarious. Washington, who you want to watch number 4 in the country, 2 rushers in the top 25. Really? Who? Number 46 did not look great. That's against a corner and he's getting beat there. Is it number 8's good? Number 8 does look a lot better than anybody we've watched so far. I don't know why they were going. He had him going against 46 a lot, but number 8 looks pretty solid. I'm glad I went back to this because he looks a lot better. Good seal hinge here. Tim Nealon has a YouTube channel, by the way. Nice. You can't always trust SEC talent. I'm looking at you, Forbes. Yeah. Braylon Trice. But they number 4 in the country and a good defense? Gotcha. Number 8 looks already a lot better than 46. I don't know what that was about. Our DB's coach this year is probably the worst position coach in all of football. Pushes him around the pocket. Yeah, number 46 is not good. Number 8's a lot better. Why was Chris Harris still here? I don't know. When will that story for you drop? I have no idea. I haven't seen him much in the run game. We got to watch a game that he's winning. Let's go. UCLA is supposed to have a pretty solid, good defense, isn't it? Let's go against UCLA. Arizona versus UCLA. That's what we'll try. All right, got off the double team. Gets out there in the screen game. Yeah, not great in open space. Shocker. Give me Alt. I have Alt as my number 3, dude. JC Latham is a stud. UCLA has a really good defense. Good. Seal hinge. I'm on him now. It's a good. It's pretty good. That speed was definitely hitting him around the edge. Did a good job to recover there. Ooh, gets a little off balance on that one. Gets off balance on this one. Yikes. Does Arizona ever run the football? All this RPO stuff, I just can't see him ever run the ball. Not a great rep. Like what is okay, hold on. I just gotta look at this. schedule. Yeah, they don't run the ball, do they? I mean, you can see their leading rusher a lot of times not even at 100 yards. Coleman has had a couple of games where he got pretty big. Looks like they ran the ball against USC. Or did he just like blow up for a small... Yeah, 22 carries. All right, they ran a lot against USC. I want to pull up the USC then. As a pass blocker, he's solid. He's solid. I can see this guy being drafted in the second round and being a pretty decent scoop here. I'm not super mad with this guy. Tim, what has Jack Campbell's stats look like this year? He was my number one linebacker. He's been awesome for Detroit. Sorry, I mixed up Latu and Chop schools. Gotcha. I had Latu and Chop mixed up on the schools. Yeah, Latu is Alabama. Why would we get Harrison when we need much better pass and run blocking? It depends on what we do in the offseason. Okay, solid. It's pretty good outside zone there. Nice punch. Forces him upfield. I love that. Play action. Golly, can we just run the football? The thing is, in pass pro, he definitely gets off balance at times, but he seems like he's a pretty decent athlete to recover. I think they want the stability provided by Leno. Ugh. When do they start running the ball? At some point, they run the ball 22 times. When? Here we go. This looks like a run behind him. So he just seals them off. He really likes that block to seal them off. Gets up to the... Does he get up to the right dude? So they're not blocking this one. Here. So he's helping this. So he's going to block here. He's going to block there. Yeah, he gets to the right guy. DJ Williams. Good gosh. Look at this big boy. Yeah, this guy goes over to block this dude. Frustrating. If he gets up to the linebacker. If he actually... This is the frickin' Tyler Larson BS, dude. You get up to that linebacker and who knows. But, oh well. Keep dreaming though. We need Reddick for our GM spot. Not the biggest Reddick fan. Hand off to the right side. Stiff arms the man. Diving ahead. I bet not one Colorado player gets drafted next year. That clown show was all hype and not one of them lived up to it. I mean, I'm sure his son will get drafted, but... Baker's a free agent. He said Baker. If we're switching QBs, then we got to take one of these top QBs. Good eyes. I'm done watching this guy freaking run pass. I really want to see him running more. I would stick with Sam and then build the O-line and D-line. Yeah. Arizona passes too much. Solid. I like this kid. I like him. I think he's solid. I think he could be a good second roundish pick. I'm gonna go above Taliese. Jordan Morgan. I think he's solid. Yeah, Taliese, I just don't know if it's enough at the next level to be. I can see him being a second rounder. Jordan Morgan. The narrative around Deion was that he was a great coach who was going to turn around Colorado into a winner and put players in the NFL. None of that will come true. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, he already won 3 more games than last year. They upset a team like TCU, which was crazy. Started off like gangbusters. But similar to EB, you know, all that rah-rah stuff and all that great, big, boisterous talk that some may have, it's basically useless if, oh shoot, I forgot to, well, we could just do this. Because for now, obviously, this is just the same. Can't say that for Mayor Williams. What's that? Hal's already proven he can get it done in the NFL level. Yeah. It's year 1, and the entire team is basically transfers. Kind of, yeah, crap show, yeah. Penix played like trash last week, so I'd be shocked if he's in the first round. We'll look. Never compare Deion Sanders to EB again. Respectively, never. Their coaching styles are similar. Obviously, one comes with a lot more pedigree. Well, you know what? Can you even say that? I mean, obviously, it comes with a lot more pedigree at the player, but I mean, EB as an offensive coordinator has a lot under his belt right now. I mean, like, that's pretty high pedigree. 5 straight AFC championship games, 3 out of 5 Super Bowls, 2 of them won. Some high-powered offenses. I mean, yeah, I mean, you can narrativize it a lot as well with the other things. Obviously, Deion was a much better player than EB was a coach, but I'm just saying, like, obviously Deion is like the greatest ever, so he's got more pedigree. But you know, there's some there. But mainly the thing that I'm comparing though is the, you know, their mouth. Could see Deion drafting his son at number 5. Yeah. Have you watched A Decade of NFL Bet? I've seen that. Could you? We have a bottom 2 defense in the league. We are not 4-8 because of Sam, but he has definitely not helped at times. Yeah, he's made some mistakes for sure. For sure. Anyway, all right, moving on to the next offensive tackle. So we got Javon Foster out of Missouri. 6'5", 319, projected to run a 5'2". 6'5", 319 out of Missouri. Okay. Let's see. Missouri's ranked, aren't they? but they must not be in the. Oh yeah, of course they're not the SEC championship. That's UGA. But did Alabama play Missouri this year? No. Did Georgia? Did Georgia? Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. So that's awesome. We get to watch. All right, perfect. I love that. Let's watch this kid, Javon Foster, play against Georgia. That's, Missouri offense versus UGA, baby. What number is Javon Foster? Javon Foster, 76. Perfect. Nick Sirianni has mouth. Roster matters. No, what I'm saying is that obviously, what I'm saying is it's not. I'm not against the mouth. Like I love Deion. I think Deion's awesome in a lot of ways. But the thing is that when you talk that kind of smack and talk that kind of game, it's got to come with wins, right? It's got to come with wins. That's the difference, right? It's got to come with results. And Nick Sirianni is obviously coming with results, right? Oof. Excuse me. And yeah, he had 1 year to build. So I guess that's probably the narrative you could go, hey, we're building right now. We're moving in the right direction. We are getting our quarterback, blah, blah, blah. And then the second year, they came out like gangbusters, and they've been great ever since. Yeah, your PCC is always nuts. All right, here we go. Let's do this. So he is the left tackle, right? Yep, there he is. Oh, my God. What is this hopping motion? That's not a great start. Good punch, though. Gets him upfield. Gotta keep your feet moving, though. Gotta keep your feet moving. Hey, good hit at the second level. Good eyes. Holding his ground pretty good against this Georgia defense. He's getting pushed back a little bit. Oh, he was off the line of scrimmage late there, and he gets beat inside. Help inside, push him around the edge. True words have never been spoken. About the secondary, and yet they hadn't done anything. Whoever this coach is going to be, he may want to trade up for Williams, or may best believe they're going to be at pro days and do their homework. Oh yeah, they have to. They have to. When you have a top 5 pick, you got to look at quarterback, 100%. Troy, you're better off with Howell. Trust me. Like Sam, but I wouldn't mind a new QB to hype up. I wanted CJ, but they didn't trade up. Yeah. I have to study May more. I've watched a fair amount of their games and watched them in person. Just don't see it. Gotcha. Slightly better Kenny Pickett. That is not the body position that you want to see here. He's just getting shoved right backwards. Nah, this guy ain't it. This guy ain't it. He doesn't have great technique. He's high on this block. Ugh. He's not overly athletic either. Who does this quarterback think he is? Julian Edelman? You think this kid, Missouri's quarterback, is going to be the next Julian Edelman? That's a cut. That's strong. I mean, he's clearly strong because he's way too high here, but he gets him pushed back. That's technique is not good, but then he just gets shoved backwards. Gets up to the second level. Not bad. Handled the bull rush there pretty decent. Good eyes. Like, he just stops his feet and just throws him that way. His footwork is not very good. Yeah, this long snapper film, yeah. Please cue the long snapper film now. Yeah. Yeah. This guy, I'm scared to watch the rest of them. If this guy is top 10 tackles, his technique is not very good at all. Very high stature. He's a lot of hopping around rather than sliding. A lot of times he just like plants his feet and throws rather than, then he gets beat here. But nice cut up the middle. Good punch. Good. He does he handles the stunt pretty decent. I mean, he looks better than Paul to me. But he still doesn't look great. This guy, I'm putting him above Paul. Yeah, I would rather draft Fuaga. This guy to me is a fourth or later. Javon Foster, fourth. I'm gonna say fourth. I was gonna say day 3 for Patrick. Cool. All is the guy we need. He should be there at 4. Yeah. I mean, he's got a lot of talent, a lot of potential, but he's also very raw, it looks like. Somebody said that Joe, or was it PCC said earlier, Joe Alt is only 20 years old? Yeah, he's 20 years old. He's got a lot of growing to do. As far as just like maturity into his body. Obviously, he's huge. He doesn't need to grow much more physically, but But yeah, I don't know. Joe Alt is a guy that I would be fine if we traded back and got, but meh. Yeah, I think you're overhyping Joe Alt, to be honest with you. Olu's better. And then I like JC Latham better too. JC Latham looks fantastic. But that's just me, I guess. That's just me. I should put these here too, as we add in our big board. But you know what? Never mind. I don't need that. I don't need to do that. Dude, that's fine. This will just be the big board. Oh, golly. Olu. All right. Got my opinion on him. Let's go back to here. After Foster, we got Kingsley Suamataia. Kingsley Suamataia. 6'6", 325, projected at 5.1. BYU. Who did BYU play this week? Did they play SMU? No. Does Tulsa play BYU? No. Okay. BYU football. ESPN. Who did they play this year? Anybody of note? They played Texas. Got killed. They played a good game against Oklahoma. And they ran the ball a lot in Oklahoma. Let's watch them against Oklahoma. So BYU offense versus Oklahoma. Is Alt a better prospect than this year than Skoronski was last year? I wasn't the biggest Skoronski fan either. Skoronski was fine, but I think people were hyping him up a lot too. I mean, I think they're first round picks, so don't get me wrong. We're nitpicking here, but Mayhew's gone, so E Forbes pick, yeah. I don't get strength of schedule. What does that mean? Like, you don't know how strength of schedule works? Will you make a mock draft? Yeah. Eventually, once I get a big board going, like, we're going to go through a bunch of different positions and start developing a big board here of where I would put different guys. And then we can really start putting together a really good, excuse me, if I could speak English. Yeah, some good mock drafts. Especially first round mock drafts and things like that. Strength of schedule just means that what is the records of your opponents combined, and that is your strength of schedule. So if like your opponents combined for 60 wins and 40 losses, then your strength of schedule would be 600. 60%. Yeah. So then you would combine it, and then like whoever has the stronger. So the higher the number, the stronger the strength of schedule. So 60% would actually be pretty good. Like that means most of your opponents are winners, right? So, and then if it's like 400, then that's really bad usually. It just dawned on me, BYU mascot is a cougar. No one... Justin. I'm taking May at 4. I love he's the best tackle in this class, but May, you just can't pass on a talent like that. You'd be dumb. It'll come back to bite you. I think I was telling you earlier, and I was telling ProTech as well. My take right now is this is early, but if you're not taking a quarterback, I want to trade out of the top 5. Is what I would want to do. Like if we end up with pick 4, I would rather trade back. There's enough talent. You will find big talent later. And if you could trade back to even like pick 10, pick 12, somewhere in there, and add another first round pick from the next year, and add a first round pick, or then maybe add a third round pick this year or something like that, and then you start really adding more picks and then building for the future, that's where I would go. Much preferred. You know what I'm saying? Much preferred. It'll drain you. Yeah. I'm not arguing. I'm just giving my opinion. But if we decide we want a quarterback, then I'm cool with staying in. But other than that, like, am I pressed of taking Olu rather than trading back and taking like a JC Latham? No. Or trading back and taking a Joe Alt? No. Like, trade back is better. As if our trade backs actually panned out. No, I'm good. But trade backs have panned out for other teams. And if we get a good GM that can actually evaluate talent, then it could work. Immediately top of the line talent. That's what's wrong with this team now. Too many mid players. We need elite. No, we don't even have good players. But also, you could find elite and later in the top 10. Like Patrick Surtain was a pick 8. Penei Sewell was a pick 7 or something like that. Christian McCaffrey was pick 8, even though I don't like running backs in the first, but still, I'm just saying. I don't know. You can go down the list of dudes that were picked later. Jordan Davis was picked in the teens. Jalen Carter was picked late in the pick 10s. You could find elite players later in the first round. You don't have to get a top 5 pick to get a... And then if you can add capital for now and the future to get even more throws at the dartboard on top of that, dude. And I'm not convinced that Joe Alt is going to come in and immediately be elite. You can find elite in round 3 and 4. Just trade all back and have no first round picks. Yeah, no, obviously, why do you just do that all the time? Why do you just butcher what I say and just take it to an extreme? Okay, why do we do this? Dotson was pick 18. Dotson was actually picked like 22, but yeah. Kyle Hamilton was 15, yeah. Allen was 17, yeah. Mahomes was pick 10, yeah. But point is, though, is you have to have great talent evaluators. If you don't have great talent evaluators, then it is what it is. You know, it doesn't matter. You could have 100 picks if you're not literally, because eventually you'll have to hit just based on something. But you know, if you have 10 picks in the draft, but you have terrible talent evaluators, Martin Mayhew, then it doesn't matter. This draft isn't deep, Tim. It's not trading back. It's stupid. Dude, you clearly have not went and watched J.C. Latham, okay? If you don't think J.C. Latham is legit, then you haven't gone back and watched him. We're talking about a 6'6", 360-pound dude that has projected the fastest 40 out of everybody in the class. Super athlete. Guy is fantastic in the run game. Awesome. Even if he gets beat, he has the recovery athleticism. He's got a fantastic punch, great size, great speed to be able to handle the speed rush, great size to be able to put an anchor down and not get pushed back into the pocket. Like, if you have not watched J.C. Latham and you could potentially get him at pick 9 or 10, then go watch more. There's more dudes than just Joe Alt, okay? There's more than just one guy in this draft class. All right? The top 40 speed for the RT. Dude, I know you like the joke, but if obviously 40 speed is not the most important thing, but if you got a dude that's an athlete like that, like, seriously, like, there's a reason that Trent Williams is one of the best in the league, because he ran one of the faster 40s that a tackles ran, like a 4.8. And him as a pulling tackle was fantastic, right? And then Lane Johnson was even faster, apparently, at 4.7 too. And he's also a beast. Like, yeah, when you get out there and you're a pulling guard, pulling tackle, having this kind of athleticism, having that kind of speed, especially, and also having great feet when you're in pass pro, if you get beat, to recover and be able to handle yourself, and there's a lot to it. Okay, athleticism is obviously really important for a tackle. What was Walter Jones 40 speed? I have no idea. Walter Jones 40 speed. 40 time. Walter Jones ran a 4.6 in his playing prime. Joe went 6'5", 325 pounds, ran a 4.6. He grew up in Alabama. Walter Jones, NFL 100. Changed the Seahawks. So Walter Jones here, 12-year pro. So yeah, great 40 speed. Is that I don't know. Was that supposed to be is he? I don't even know exactly what it was. What was Jonathan Ogden's 40 time? Jonathan Ogden's 40 time. Ogden 40 time. Jonathan Ogden was 5'1", But I'm not even just saying it off his 40 time. Like, I watched the film. I could see the kind of athlete he was. Jonathan Ogden. Good old Ogden. 10-yard split, 1.8. I don't remember that. Is it that? Anyway. Okay. I don't even know what to say to you anymore, but it's okay. How about Orlando Brown? I don't know. What was his 40? Orlando Brown 40. What? Did he even try? Did he even try? $577. We gotta watch this now. I gotta watch. Did he even try? Or is it just like him jogging? He's not even trying. He literally is jogging. He literally is. He's not even leaning forward at all. He's literally jogging. This is obviously Orlando Brown Jr., but he's literally jogging. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, he ran one earlier at 5.22? No. I just happened to pause it at 5.22. Okay. He ate biscuits for pre-workout? I guess so. Too funny. But anyway, all right. Enough talking about 40 times. All right. Isn't Orlando Brown the actor from... Yes, it is, actually. It is. Was he speedwalking? All right. Here we go. All right. We're watching BYU. What was this guy's name again? He is... Oh no, I exited out of the thing. Dang it. Dang it. It was Kingsley Suamataia. Images. He also wears number 76. Why does everybody love to wear 76? Like all the left tackles. Who was number 76 that everybody loves at left tackle or something? I don't know. Okay. No, wait. He's number 78. This is him. Number 78. Did you see Graham Barton tape? Is he the one from Duke? We haven't gotten there yet. No. We're going to watch him eventually for sure. Is it Orlando Pace that everybody wants to be? Maybe. He has this funny slap. Instead of a punch, he just slaps the dude's hands. Freaking fumbles. This slap is funny. He like loves to do it. The hand-to-hand combat. He just just smacks those hands down. It's not a bad strategy. It's just you just don't see that like all the time he's doing it. It's kind of funny. We're going to start this drive on 3rd and 13. Okay. Good help. Never locates anybody. Yeah. Get him to go upfield. Just take him out of the play. Nice. Love that. Get down, then get up to the second level. Was Tim showing off his Black Santa boxers and got canceled? Wait, did my thing... Oh my gosh. Freaking annoying, dudes. Really? Really? How in the world... Can you guys hear me now? How in the world is it copyright issued when I'm watching some random dude named Matthew Loves Ball that has the TV? Or that it has it on here? Like, what the... How in the world am I getting blocked from something that's on YouTube from some random dude? How is that possible? And I'm fast forwarding through it. It makes no sense. That's terrible. Yeah, yeah. If you trade Terry, you need to replace him with someone. Got to be a receiver. So why in the world would you trade Terry? I know. I don't even answer the question because I know all you care about is Terry. You don't care about this team at all. You just root for Terry, and that's fine. You don't want to benefit this team. You just want to benefit the guys you like. I get it. It's all good. Ugh. They're talking about how slippery this field is, though. He just loses his feet, it looks like. I swear to flippin' jeez Louise, dude. Screw it. Alright, forget this one. Ay. Anyway. I would put this dude behind Tanner, ahead of Javon. This is where I would have him. Kingsley Suamataia. Paste. Fourth. Like, I would say this guy's like a third, fourth, or something like that. Somewhere in this range. He's a guy that has... I like his pass pro. I like how he leans back into it, or like slides back into a pass pro. It's funny where he does the slap thing with his hands, but it's not a bad thing because it keeps the guy's hands, so it's harder for him to rip him, which I do like that. I just feel as though he is a little bit better. Like, he was better in the run game than I believe than it with Javon Foster and definitely Patrick Paul, but I thought he did a good job getting up to the second level. He's not a guy that's like a crazy prospect, but I think there's some potential in him. And if you get him later in the draft, there's some things to build around this dude. But he's not like my favorite prospect. Yeah, Tim's probably breaking his desk. Okay, it's not there anymore. So can we do this? All right. Can you guys hear me? That's so stupid, dudes. It's so dumb. So dumb. It's literally on YouTube. On some random dude's channel. Time for grid. You know what? That's a good idea. Let's just do grid. Let's do Immaculate Grid. We're not going to spend long on this, though. All right, here we go. Bill Raven. We got McGahee. Excuse me. Viking and Raven. Super Bowl champ. You got a lot of different guys you can go with. Anybody on that 2012 team? 2012. Like a Letty Nada, maybe we can go with. Trying to think of like the most random. Who's there? Who do they used to have a corner? Bills, Giants, Tyrod. Yeah, that's a good one. Brian Daboll. Joe Flacco, yep. Joe Flacco is definitely one of the more obvious ones. You can go Jacoby. The heck's his name? Jacoby Jones? Yeah, you could go Jacoby Jones. Made that big play. Who would be like the most random on there? Bowler. Tommy, Tim, okay, what we was saying is you trade Terry and you first to move up to 1 and take MHJ. That's just dumb. That is so dumb. Like, it's beyond stupid to do that. It's beyond dumb. Jimmy Smith. That's a good one. That is one of the corners I was thinking of. Matt Burke at center. Oh, that's a good one. Nobody's going to go with that. Bang. 0.3. I like that. The center. Gives the center some love. McMahon for the Bears. Yeah. Was Rivera on that championship team? Rivera was on the 85 Bears, wasn't he? Ladarius Webb. That's a good one, too. Super Bowl champion. Wasn't Mario Manningham that one that made the catch down the sideline? I know David Tyree made the catch, but Manningham was the one that made the other catch. I don't know. I like that name. Mario Manningham. 6%. Solid. Rivera was on that team? Yeah, that's what I thought. Bang. Not bad. We're under 10% in a whole category. Solid. All right. Let's see. We got Vikings and Giants. Tomlinson. Right? Isn't he the one that went to the Vikings? Yeah, 9%. Solid. Giants and Bills. I don't know. This one's McGahee. Willis McGahee. 16%. Solid. Bills and Bears. Or Bears and Vikings. You have Allen, right? Jared Allen. 25%. Yeah, you could go Tyrod here. Tyrod Taylor. He was drafted. Wait, what? Oh, did he never play for them? Was he not drafted by the Ravens? He never played for the Ravens, huh? Oh, he was never on the Vikings. That's fudge nuggets, idiots. Why did I think he was? I constantly in my head get him and freaking Teddy Bridgewater mixed up. It's so bad. So stupid. Whatever. exhausting. Tyler was drafted by the Ravens. Yeah. Dumb. Giants, Bills. I know you said Bills, Giants, but I thought you could also do here because I'm an idiot. And I was just thinking, oh yeah, Tyrod played for the Vikings. Yeah, of course he did. Bears, Bills. Why was there... I thought there was a running back that switched between those two. Did Forte... Was Forte always a Bear, or did he finish on the Bills? You can do Michael Pierce, the DT. He was DJ's backup. There's a... Tyrod is Bills, Giants. Yeah, Tyrod could be Bills, Giants. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we do get it, Justin. We do get it. 100%. Oh, just so stupid. I'm tired. Jermaine Edmonds for the Bears. Edmonds. That's a good one. 32%. Ravens, Vikings. You can do Michael Pierce for Ravens, Vikings. Pierce. Boom. Not bad. 6%. Solid. And then you know what? We'll just do Tyrod right here. That's what I meant to do. Tyrod right in the middle. Fair enough. So you're saying Forte went to the Jets, I think? Forte went to the Jets. Matt Forte. He did go to the Jets. Good call. Jets. Wrong AFC East team. All right. I want to do... All right, let's do a couple of tackles that are later in the draft. Like, I want to do that Graham Barton. '84, position rank 16, 5'4", 40. He's 6'5", 314. I know a lot of people have talked about this dude. He was projected way higher, so I guess he kind of fell off. But let's see. Let's go Duke Blue Devils. Louisville probably played him. Sure did. Wow, 23-0. What game do they run a lot? I want to get a mix. A little mix. You know what I'm saying? But I want to get a good... Let's go against Florida State. Duke offense versus Florida State. '23. So he wears number 77, right? Graham Barton. No, 62. He's number 62. 62. He's right here. Got it. Man, you gotta get your feet, man. Get your feet. Oh my golly. This guy just can't stay on his feet. Oh, just push straight backwards. Does not keep his shoulders square. Does finish the block well though. Duke lost their coach. They knew it was going to happen, but he turned the program around in year one rather. If he takes the Duke QB with him, the program will collapse. Gotcha. Tim, you gonna do any film on tight ends and fullbacks? Not today. Today's just left tackles, but yeah, we're gonna do we're gonna do all the position groups eventually. Yep. Today we're just focusing on left tackle. Does a good job to get his hands off of him, not hold. Yeah, still held it a little bit though. He's a day 2 pick at best, yeah. All right, here we go. Solid, but gotta keep your feet, man. Solid finish. I mean, he looks to me already, just like the size, his arm length, he looks like a guard to me at the next level. He looks like he would be a guard. Like, he almost looks like a Wes Schweitzer to me. Oh, golly, that hold. Solid punch. But it's still, his head going down like that is weird. This, I don't know if I totally agree. His frame is very guard-like, yeah. Yeah, he's just getting pushed straight back. This guy looks like Wes Schweitzer to me. Like a slightly taller Wes Schweitzer. Yeah, this guy is... As far as tackles go, no thank you. To me, this guy's going to be listed as a guard. I don't even know if he would be a good guard. I mean, he runs. I like that finish. Don't give up on the play, but he runs like very hard. Oh God. Dude, stay on your feet. All right, we got to get a new game. This guy cannot stay in this. I don't know if the field is just not good for him or what. We got to watch a different game. Oh my gosh. He just can't stay on his feet. We're going to the Louisville game then or something. I don't know. Like, no, let's go to the North Carolina game. They had a decent run day. Let's go to the North Carolina. This guy cannot stay on his feet. Duke football. Condensed game it is, I guess. St. Charles played left tackle in college and then moved him to guard in pros. This guy's the White Sadiq, yeah. Dude, Hikaru and Magnus played a game that was 100%. Is that real? I'm watching that later. They both played a 100% accuracy game? That's nuts. Anyway. Oh no, did he get hurt? No, wait, I'm watching UNC. I'm like, wait a minute, where's our guy? All right, here we go. Is this guy related to Cody Barton? Cody Barton's brother? Jackson and Danny. Nope. He is not related. Does Sadiq Charles have potential? He's done. I'm done with him. He's had enough time to develop. Do. This game was wonderful. Yeah, I heard the ending was apparently crazy, huh? Not bad there. God, he's getting thrown around by, what is he, a safety? Seal hinge. Strong down block. I like that. And he finished the play, but again, he ended up on the ground. There was another dude that I remember watching. Was it Cody Mouch? Or Mouch or whatever? There's another guy. This guy was reminding me of. Of course, we don't want him any more games at all. What's that? Will we be upset if we win like 2 or 3 more games, putting us in like, yeah, no, I don't want that at all. I feel like he reminds me of like Cody Mauch for North Dakota State last year. And I feel like Mauch has been okay. If I remember right, Cody Mauch. I think he's playing at guard now. 46.6. He was a second round selection. Yeah, I did not have a second round grade on him. But yeah, this is basically the same type of dude. And to me, this is a guy that's... I'd probably take Paul over this guy, to be honest with you. And I'm not really big into Paul, but I mean, it's just a different thing, right? You know what? I'm actually going to put him over Paul. Just because I do think he could play guard. So, but I wouldn't... As I said, I'm not even listing him... Delete this, actually. I'm not even listing him on this list. We're starting a new sheet. He's going to be my first offensive guard. And he's going to be my first one listed, Graham Barton. But this is like a third to fourth round guard. Something like that. So I would put him ahead on my big board. What do I have? Javon at fourth. So I'd put him above Javon on the big board, but he's a guard, not a... Yeah, you know what? I got to... Actually, let's add a column to the left. Copy this. Get rid of this. Paste here. And we got to do position here. Insert row below. Whoop. Insert row above. We're going to do position. And then obviously player name. So position. So all these would be OT. And then put above him an OG. And put Graham. Something like that. The players are checked out. They get paid by showing up. Yeah. If you can't make that playoffs, you automatically tank. It's simple as that. We have a point over to making the playoffs, right? The players are playing for their jobs. I think they want to win. Yeah, of course. They're going to try to win. And, I mean, I would be upset if we win a couple more games, but I bet we do. I mean, I predicted 6-11 for a reason. All right. Is there any other tackles that... Oh, wait. We didn't do Amarius Mims. Yeah, I want to do Mims. And then we'll finish it there. This will be the last one. Amarius Mims. Amarius Mims. Because I think PFF has him ranked really high, actually. I think Amarius Mims is like in the top 5 on PFF. Like if we go to PFF mock draft simulator. Yeah. So yeah, he's in the top 5 here. Show more. He's rated a 75.3 though. Dude, they have Graham ranked at 28? Sheesh. Latham at 4. Interesting. There's a lot of other dudes in here. Is there anybody that's rated reasonably high, maybe, that would pique our interest to even look into? Not that PFF is everything, but yeah, PFF is not even rating any of these dudes worth a darn. We already looked at Javon Foster. Jonah, we haven't looked at. 78. Interesting. Blake Fisher, 70. Matts for Pittsburgh. Ooh. Yale? Interesting. Tyler Guyton. Troy Faltanu. Not sure. Okay, I want to look at Amarius Mims. And why is he... Oh, wait, sorry. UGA offense versus... Who do we go with? What? Ole Miss? UGA offense versus Ole Miss. Do you think we could trade Ron for a long sniper at the end of the season? Just so it could come full sight? Yeah, that would be funny. All right. Mims. Is he the left tackle? He wears number 65. So he looks like the right tackle. Well, that looks like the left tackle, though. So he's the right? Wait, where is he? Is he not in this game? I'm confused. Number 65, 6'7", 340. Did he get hurt? Well, is your starting right tackle? He is not playing in this game? Oh, man. Did Mims get hurt? Amarius Mims injury? Injured for coach streaks. Will mark 6 weeks since Amari went down. So he hasn't played in a while. Okay. So let's go back to Auburn then. Dude, this guy's the GOAT. I'm subscribing. He's doing fantastic. Oh, no, this is... Still, he's been doing a bunch of these that we're looking at, so shout out to that guy. Georgia O-line against Kentucky. Did he play in this game? Nope. (2023). La 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 la. Whatever. I still say watch him versus Bama last year. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Bama 2022. Wait, did they play him last year? Huh. You know what? Screw it. Amarius Mims highlights. Let's just do that. Scouting report. Did he play in this game? Oh, yeah. This is sad. Like 2 times a year? Yeah. I don't know why I'm struggling to find this. UGA versus Bama 2022. Did they not play last year? They may not have played last year because Bama lost. Right? Didn't LSU beat them or something, so they didn't go to the championship game? So they actually may not have played. Interesting. They played twice. Do I believe you? They did not play Bama last year. They played LSU in the championship. They did not play Bama last year. Offense versus LSU. Just go to last year then. That's Broderick Jones, isn't it? They didn't play. Did you not play him last year either? I'm an idiot. All right, I just need to watch a game that's earlier this year. Then, just what game do they play early? South Carolina. Let's see South Carolina. Here we go. There he is, right tackle. Dang, he got thrown down. Do. We gotta look for work there, man. You're spending time on something you don't need to spend time on. Locate the blitzing linebacker there late. This is good help, but you gotta locate this. And then that guy comes free right in your gap. Yeah, it's too much paying attention to something you don't need to pay attention to. I'm not going on any cruises soon. No, I'm not. No cruises planned right now. Pretty good down block. Good seal hinge. He's so high. His pads are not very high. That's some good kick. Those are some good kicks there in the pass pro. Held him up good there. Whoa, big hit. He didn't block anybody really on that play. Good down block there. Very good down block. I like this kid. Oh no, there's his high ankle sprain. Dang, we just watched it live. Ouch. Overall, I think I like this dude as a right tackle. I would draft this kid in the second round. I'm throwing him in the second. I would go above Jordan. I like this kid. I'm going to say early second. Early second. Amarius Mims. He looks like a dude that's got tremendous long arms. He's got good footwork. He can drop back, good kicks back there. Really good punch. I liked him in the run game. Some good down blocks. Looks like he has some athleticism to get out there and pull. I like him. I think he should definitely be considered in the top 5 tackles in this class. I liked him, dude. Your stream somebody been blocked for detected a video belonging to somebody else? Well, fudge you, dude. Fudge you. Early second. Oh, shit. Idiot. Yeah, L stream. It's annoying as all get out. Various Mims. Various rims. All right. I don't understand it, but okay. So we just got to keep it small, I guess. Is what the plan is. Try to keep it small. Whatever. Whatever. All right. Well, there we go. We got some names here. What do you guys want to do? 77% one of this. What position should we do next week? Should we stick with offense or what? Should we go to quarterbacks? We're going to do them all eventually anyway. QB? Just stream WNBA. YouTube won't bother you. Fair enough. You know what? Let's do QBs next week. We will do QBs next week. We'll do some QB stuff. All right. But yeah, we're starting a big board. All right. We're starting a big board here on this. I really liked Olu. I really liked JC Latham. Joe Alt has a ton of potential. I still see he needs to grow into himself a little bit. He's young at 20 years old. Amarius Mims and Jordan Morgan and Taliese Fuaga, I think, are all solid. Like second, day 2 prospects. Once you get into Kingsley, I think, and beyond, I think you're going to look more into day 3 type prospects, in my opinion. But yeah, if you want, I'm fine with any of these 3 at the top, and I really like these 2. Global time? All right, we'll do global before we roll out. Global. Do on what position next? Yeah, but then I have to pick the different stuff. I like the idea of QB. We're gonna do QB next week. Or receiver show how good MJH is. We're gonna do all of them eventually. We're gonna do QB next week. Bangladesh. All right. Like 4,000 miles away. Let's go with Ethiopia. Warmer, but not too warm. Albania? A little warmer, but no. What's in like this area? Like what's right of Turkey? I always forget. Azerbaijan or something? Azerbaijan. No, that's farther away. Oh, okay, so we gotta be. Oh, is it like Sudan? No. Maybe it's somewhere in this area. Ah, it's up in here. Like Ukraine. Yeah, we're a little closer. What's up there? Sweden, Norway, Finland. Warmer, but not quite. Man, where the heck are we? Are you like United Kingdom? We're 90 miles away. Okay, so we got to be France. We're 40 miles away. So what's right here? Oh, come on. What's the one right? Isn't it the one that's it's not Estonia. Estonia's over here. It's not Austria. It's not Hungary. So what the heck is it? This is gonna bug me. It's the one that's like Euro trip goes to like smoke, or like it's the one where like it's not Germany. It's just east of Germany. It's not Denmark. Denmark's right here. Oh, it's almost hit me. Belgium, maybe. No, it's adjacent to Belgium. It's... What the heck is it? Netherlands? Is that it? Yeah, there it is. Netherlands. Boom. All right, we got Wordle done. Yeah, I'm going to get off here. It was fun. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Hope you guys like this concept. Luxembourg is a good guess too. Except that one I think is down this way. Right? But anyway. All right. Hope you guys like the concept and like the idea. We're going to continue this throughout into the next off season. Start to build our big board. And then this is subject to change. Maybe as we get some more information about different stuff. Like some arm lengths or some different speeds or combine stuff. Who knows? Maybe somebody says something. I'm not sure. Yeah, 15th is the charm. What number was that? Guess. It was guess number 11. So, anyway. All right. Well, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. I will see you guys on Thursday for whatever the night game is on Thursday here. Go to NFL. I said it the other week, but I already forgot who it was. I think it's a good game. Oh, it's a Seattle and Dallas. So that'll be a good Thursday night game. So yeah, we'll definitely see that. All right. Well, I will see you next time. And until next time. See ya!